In the soft gray light of an ordinary morning, a person sits at the kitchen table, coffee cooling untouched. Outside, the world moves. Birds call, cars pass, sunlight shifts across the floor. Yet inside, everything is still. Not peaceful stillness, but a hollow quiet, as if the volume of life has been turned down to nothing. Emotions that once rose and fell like breath now lie flat. Joy, sorrow, anger, even love, they arrive as faint echoes, distant and muffled. This is numbness, not the absence of feeling, but the dulling of it. A protective fog that settles over the heart when the world has asked too much for too long. Many carry this silence within them, unseen. It is a quiet epidemic of the modern soul, gentle in its arrival, profound in its weight. The realization often comes in small, unremarkable moments. A friend laughs at a shared memory and the expected warmth does not rise. A song that once brought tears now plays without effect. The body is present, the mind functions, yet something essential has withdrawn. It is not dramatic despair, but a subtle fading. Colors appear less vivid, food loses its comfort. Even achievements feel like events happening to someone else. People speak of going through the motions, yet beneath the motions lies a deeper stillness, an absence where feeling should be. The heart, exhausted from years of carrying unseen burdens, gently closes its doors. Numbness arrives not as an enemy, but as a weary guardian, offering rest at the cost of connection. Numbness rarely appears suddenly. It grows from soil enriched by repeated overwhelm. Childhood messages that emotions were unsafe, stop crying, don't be so sensitive, plant early seeds. Later, chronic stress floods the nervous system with cortisol until the body learns dissociation as survival. Unprocessed grief, betrayal, or prolonged loneliness compounds the effect. The mind, wise in its primitive way, decides that feeling everything is too dangerous, so it dims the lights. Trauma research shows that emotional numbing is a common response in prolonged adversity. The amygdala grows weary. The prefrontal cortex steps in to regulate by shutting down. Beneath awareness, a quiet agreement forms. Better to feel nothing than to feel too much. The roots run deep, often invisible even to the one who carries them. Studies reveal that numbness is not emptiness, but active suppression. Functional MRI scans show reduced activity in the anterior cingulate cortex and insula, regions tied to emotional awareness, when individuals report feeling nothing. Prolonged stress alters neurotransmitter balance. Serotonin and dopamine pathways quiet down, flattening both pain and pleasure. In depression and PTSD, emotional blunting emerges as a side effect of survival. The vagus nerve, once vibrant with social connection, enters a dorsal shutdown state, conserving energy for perceived threat. Even attachment theory illuminates this. Those with avoidant or disorganized styles often learn early that closeness brings risk, so the heart learns to hover at a safe distance. Numbness, then, is not brokenness. It is the brain's compassionate attempt to protect a system that believes it cannot bear more. Inside the numb heart, a subtle war rages. One part longs to return, to taste life fully, to cry at beauty, to burn with anger when injustice appears. Another part clings fiercely to the fog, whispering that sensation equals danger. Attempts to break through forced socializing, intense experiences, even therapy, often meet resistance. Tears may rise, then retreat. Moments of connection flicker, then fade. The psyche resists awakening because it remembers pain. It fears that if the gates open, everything held back will flood in at once. This push and pull creates its own quiet suffering, the ache of wanting to feel while simultaneously dreading it. In this tension, numbness reveals its duality, both prison and refuge. One day, perhaps without warning, understanding arrives. Numbness is not a permanent state, but a signal. The heart has not died, it has gone quiet to survive. In naming this, something shifts. The fog is no longer a mystery to fear. but a familiar companion whose purpose can be honored. Compassion enters, not forced feeling, but gentle acknowledgement. The body is invited to rest rather than perform emotion. Small sensations are noticed without demand: the warmth of water on skin, the weight of breath. No rush towards joy, only permission to exist as is. In this quiet acceptance, the nervous system begins to sense safety. The guardian at the gate lowers its arms, not all at once, but enough for light to enter. Numbness does not vanish overnight. It lingers, sometimes returning in waves. Yet in its presence now lives understanding. The silence that once felt like death now feels like winter, necessary, protective, temporary. Beneath it, life waits, patient. Feeling returns not as a storm, but as morning mist slowly lifting. A single authentic tear, a spontaneous laugh, the taste of fruit remembered. These moments arrive unforced, gifts rather than demands. The heart, having rested long enough, begins to open at its own pace. Numbness served its purpose. It carried the soul through fire without burning. Now, in gentle time, the embers warm again. Not louder than before, but truer. The human spirit, resilient and quiet, remembers its capacity to feel and chooses, softly, to return.